Collins off play action, rolls right, lobs to the right side for the touchdown again, Ruggiani. Collins with a snap, goes over the middle, an easy toss, pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And try to look, glasses are fogged up. Here he comes.
Second down and just a yard. Off right tackle, the first down and the touchdown. Okay, welcome back. We are at Rancocas Valley, where the Red Devils are on top of Lenape, 7-3. Some scores at halftime. Shalleck leads Gloucester 14-0. Cherokee blanking Hamilton 23-0. Burlington Township on top of Hopewell Valley 28-0. Timber Creek all over Eastern 35-zip. Cherry Hill West 16, Camden 6, St. Augustine 49, Bridgeton 6, and Shawnee on top of Kingsway 7-6.
Good game. Go Dragons. There you go, baby.
So some scores, just wanted to bring you up to date, and of course right here it's 7-6 RV on top, and I know you were very impressed with what you saw from them.
Absolutely, really. I'm just the innovation, really impresses me so much. And from our games last week, the week before that, to me it just seems coaching and the coaches they're so innovative. With Hamilton had injuries, okay, and the coaches just do a great job. They really do. I can't say enough about that. And obviously, you got to play with the cards that you're dealt. And you just can't say, "Oh, I lost my quarterback," and then we'll see what happens. I'll put Johnny in there next. They're moving athletes around, their players around, and they got their best players with their hands on the ball. And listen, to me, what they do is terrific.
Some statistics: Lenape 11 for 62 on the ground, passing just 1 for 5. Rancocas Valley 23 rushes, 119 yards, so they've done extremely well. 1 for 7 throwing the football. And Clement with 13 carries for 70 yards. Hawkins 10 carries for 47 yards. Lenape is averaging just 2.5 yards on first down.
Yep.
Rancocas Valley, I believe it's 4 yards on first down, so that's a key statistic right there, because that really can force your hand as far as what you want to do offensively.
Absolutely.
So we're just about set for the second half kickoff, and Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. Get the best replacement tire for your car, light truck, or SUV right now. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family owned and operated for over 50 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com. And Joe Zadalis, so that is from NJ.com, providing us with that statistic rundown. We want to thank him very much, as he's sitting just to our left in the press box. So what do you expect?
Well, I expect to see a different strategy, so to speak, from Lenape, and working on how they're going to stop, that offense of RVs. Really, they have to make sure they secure the flanks, and they got to keep an eye, obviously, on number 11. But then again, here comes the kid Hawkins, who steps up, and he's a player. So, and plus, let's not forget that number 11, Clemens, he can throw the ball. So I don't know if we're going to see that more often now than not. I don't know. But it's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it, to tell you the truth. This is awesome.
Recapping the scoring, Lenape took a 3-0 lead on a 37-yard field goal. That by Ben Harris. And then Clement with a 3-yard touchdown run. PAT was good to make it 7-3. So interesting, though, that they may not have known, Lenape, that RV did not have their starting quarterback.
Oh, I would definitely think that's definitely the case. Really. And given that, they haven't done a bad job in stopping that style, what they're doing with that. Really. So, we're looking at the score here, like 7-3. It's go either way, go any way, and so this is now we're going to see what both of these teams are all about. They've seen each other for a half. Okay, now let's see who made the adjustments. Now let's see who's going to take the ball, score, and win the game.
Well, you even said last week, we do make adjustments at halftime when we go in, but this is a big-time adjustment because if they didn't know the Wildcat was coming because they lost their quarterback, they have to make major adjustments.
Exactly. And again, give them credit also. If they didn't know it was coming and they seen it, they gave up a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't come back so bad, came out of it so bad. I mean, they're right in the ball game. So it's going to be, I'm anxious to see how they make out.
So both teams huddled around their coaches. Remember, Rancocas Valley did win the toss. They deferred, so they will be receiving to start this second half. They lead it 7-3. They will be defending the goal to our right.
This is almost better than being at Yankee Stadium.
Clement and Hawkins are back
did they?
to receive. Either one of them can take it the distance. Harris will kick it away.
Possibility, huh? To the left side.
We're underway along the ground. It's going to be picked up, then fumbled, taken by Clement, looking to sweep the left side, and multiple flags, lots of laundry on the field, so they're going to start off, if this is what we think it is, which will be holding or blocking the back deep in their own territory.
Yeah, that's not a good way to start this off.
So let's see how they call it. No indication as of yet. The ball's going to be placed down.
Yeah, they're talking to Lenape. So
inside
going
the
back
10 at around the 9-yard line. Block in the back is the call.
When we go block in the back, the ball will be marched back.
So it's going to be placed down inside the 10. Now the walk-off. It cost him half the distance. Can be marked right at the 5-yard line. So 95 yards to go to the score. And with this type of an offense, a makeshift offense, or a new offense anyway, 95 yards makes it even more difficult.
Absolutely. They just got to be careful. They got to keep everything inside of them. They can't let the kid pop one outside.
So Iverson Clement.
That's number 11.
Sweeping the left side. Outside the 10 to the 12. So picked up some 6 or 7 yards. A good advance on first down. A little bit more breathing room down there, deep in your own territory.
And he picked up like a good 8 yards on that. They got to take that off tackle play, like that sort of like semi outside play. They got to take that away. But then again, their offense, the way it's set up, they got blockers in front of them every single time like that. Look at the top of the screen here. They got like a double slot. I mean, if I'm a betting man, and there he goes.
To the right side. Cuts upfield. Has the first down. And a lot more across the 25 to the 28-yard line. So give him a little daylight. He knows what to do with it.
I mean, they have to definitely contain him. They have to contain him, meaning that he can't run outside their widest player on the line of scrimmage. And he's done that twice.
To the 25-yard line. Whole team looking at the sideline now to get the play. But they dig their way out.
There you go.
From deep in their own territory now. Some breathing room at their 25.
I don't know, breathing room or not. They're still coming towards us here. Here they come.
It's still at the 25, but better than the 5.
All right, little counter.
Up the middle, a
nice
big hole to the 30-yard line. Pick up a 5. Hawkins gets the call.
They got a nice little sequence going. They got a nice little, rhythm. That time they ran away from that little double wing there, double slot. Gave the ball back inside to Hawkins.
Got to be hard defensively because if he sticks it in the belly of Hawkins, okay, what's he going to do?
Yep.
We can't let him.
Exactly. Here's that same set here. There's double wing right here.
To the left side. Second, we'll call it 5. The snap.
And here he comes.
Here comes Clement with a block. They have him contained. May have picked up a yard, but not much more. Defensively able to string it out and make the stop.
The kid number 54 made a great 54. Okay.
Acosta.
Aaron Acosta, really, he's a defensive end. Okay, and that's what his job is. He didn't let them, he strung it out somewhat and came up and made the tackle. Real good play.
Still an advance of 3. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Slot formation to the left side.
A little different look.
The snap. Clement up the middle. Struggling, but he's not going to get there. Just does get back to the line of scrimmage, and I doubt in this situation, Coach, that they're going to fake anything here.
I wouldn't think so.
So Lenape does the job defensively, does what they needed to do, and they're going to get the football back trailing 7-3.
And, Lenape, the best part of their game is their defense. No doubt.
DeLong back. Brogdon to kick.
Number 14, Mike DeLong, is in for the Indians.
Left-footed kicker, a beauty.
Nice.
Bomb. DeLong back, fumbles the football, and now he's going to be knocked down inside the 20 at around the 15, 16-yard line. So a booming punt by Brogdon.
That's huge. That's like so huge that a kid could do that.
Flip the field.
Oh, goodness. Awesome. That's
So from
coach's dream.
From having bad field position yourself
from the 5-yard line
to the 15 of your opponent.
Not bad. Obviously, they would love to still have it, but the way it worked out.
Well, that's what they say. Special teams.
Yep.
Right there, you saw it. LaJoy under center. Kellum gets the call. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Now bounces it outside. He's going to be contained, then breaks the tackle and barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And once again, RV has just had his number. Able to contain him all game long.
No doubt. Really.
Hawkins makes the stop.
And he lost a yard, so that'll be 2nd and 11 for the Indians.
Second down, 9 for the Indians. Approaching 8 minutes remaining in this third quarter of play. First possession of the second half. Harrison splits far out to the right side. Again, LaJoy is under center here. Back to pass. Sets. Throws quick pitch to the left side. It's complete and bounced out of bounds after an advance of 4 or 5.
Little 3-step drop, little quick pass. Nice. Picked up a few yards.
Interesting, we've seen LaJoy, the quarterback, under center 2 plays in a row. Not what he did most of the time in the first half.
Absolutely.
So now 3rd and 6 for Lenape.
Be 3rd down. 3rd and
Ball marked at the 21-yard line. Harrison again splits to the right side. LaJoy takes the snap. He's going to take it himself, and he hits a stone wall.
They came in every gap. I think it was an all-out blitz.
So he has hurt the Red Devils in the first half with his running ability, but right there, as you said, all the gaps were just totally covered.
Absolutely.
Ben Harris will kick it away. Hawkins back at his own 45-yard line. So the RV defense does their job again. Here's the kick. High, angling away from Hawkins. It's going to bounce down at the 40-yard line and get an RV roll. Going to be knocked out of bounds, or is going to be skid out of bounds at around the 44-yard line. So as opposed to where they were last time, they're at the 44 now.
Absolutely. 30, 35-yard difference. Again, they stepped up. RV, nice, good defense.
I mean, really, when you take a look at it, the biggest part of Lenape's offense, at least as far as success, has been their quarterback. I mean, his running ability, but not lately.
Right. Not on that series, that's for sure.
So Rancocas Valley back on the field at their own 44-yard line, leading at 7-3, a slot formation to the left side. Iverson Clement, the quarterback. Going to throw a quick pitch to the left side. This one is too high, and it may be a lateral, and it's rolling around. And let's see how they rule it here. They say, let's see, what do they say? Incomplete. Officials ruled it incomplete. That came very, very close. Of course, there's no instant replay here.
Exactly. So. That was definitely pretty close. But the white hat, he came in and just, I mean, the official on our side right here, he made the call right from the get-go. And that's the way you got to deal with that.
Second down and 10. The snap, it's low. Back to pass again, it's Clement. And now a whistle. Legal procedure going to be called against Rancocas Valley, so that's going to cost them 5.
Yeah, they got to sort of like settle down here. They don't have any rhythm, per se.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 15. Yeah, they do look a little out of sync compared to the first half.
Absolutely.
Again, the slot formation to the left side. The snap, again low, but able to retrieve it. Throw deep down the left side, and this one again incomplete, intended for Condris.
I mean, it's almost like I want to say if Clement would just take his time, okay, and just not heave it, okay, he could throw the ball. And the bottom line is that just look and then let it loose. Look for the receiver. I think he can complete those passes, but he's still over. Right? Still over.
Yeah, the receivers can help him out, but not on a pass like that.
Yeah, he's just got to be a little patient. But then again, you're asking the kid to play a spot that he hasn't.
Again, the throw deep to the left side. Condris is there. Oh. Incomplete at the 37-yard line. He had a step, and he would have been in bounds as opposed to the pass in the first half where he caught it and he was out of bounds. But
he put that right in the money.
So again, 4th down.
You got to catch the ball with your hands. That's the bottom line. Keep it off your shoulder pad, off your chest.
So Brogdon again will be kicking it. Last time he crushed it. Going to be kicking from his own 25-yard line. DeLong back to receive it at a 16. The lefty again with a good kick. Quivering spiral. This one is caught at the 31-yard line, slips a couple tackles. He's to the 42, but again the marker comes in, and that's going to be the block in the back, as we see so many times on the punt returns.
It's unbelievable how many times you do see that.
So that'll force Lenape back. Many times the block in the back really has nothing to do with the success of the play. It's really not.
It's so true, isn't it? It really, really is.
So the walk-off against Lenape for the block in the back. place it inside the 25-yard line at the 22-yard line. So what would have been excellent field position, not so much here.
I remember when I was on the sidelines, all of our coaches, yeah, this is a good time for punt to kick formation to get young kids in there. I said, no, we want veterans in there so we don't make those kind of mistakes. And I don't know what the age of that kid was, but it's, things like that happen.
Again, LaJoy's under center, gives off.
Right.
Kellum bolts off left guard, but again, short advance.
They came out in the I formation that time. The fullback led.
3 yards on the carry, 2nd and 7.
Pickup, we'll call it nearly 4 yards. Approaching 6 minutes left in this third quarter of play. RV continues to lead at 7-3. There has been no scoring in this second half thus far. It's still early, though.
They got to hustle here. They're gonna get a delay a game here.
Break and come out. Double slot. And now the whistle.
Yeah, delay a game. Or they call it timeout. They call it timeout.
So Lenape, realizing that they were going to get that penalty, decides to call the timeout. With 5:50 left in the third quarter, Rancocas Valley leads it 7-3. Limo, for over 45 years, the Limo Group has provided quality engineering services to public clients throughout New Jersey and in New York, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Many of these clients have used the Limo Group services for years, and the firm has received many engineering and planning awards for municipal and state projects. The Limo Group has services that are tailored to a client's specific needs. These range from water wells to footbridges and nature paths to new structures and facilities. The Limo Group can engineer your ideas and help you create just what you need. Phone the Limo Group at 609-267-8310 or visit them at 200 High Street in Mount Holly. That last carry by Kellum, believe it or not, was his longest run of the night for 4 yards. Now has 9 carries for just 7 yards. Rolling to his right and looking to throw, but being belted before he can let fly was LaJoy, and he was hit by Clements.
Yes, that's number 11.
So he plays both ways, of course, and expanding a lot more energy, I expect, tonight because of what he's got to do on offense.
Exactly. Yeah, this guys like that. And you know what? He's probably the happiest guy in the world. That he's involved in every play. That's what he loves doing.
3rd down and 7 for Lenape. Clock stopped off the incompletion. All marked at the 25-yard line. LaJoy with a snap. The quick toss to the right side, looking to sweep the right side, having to belly back, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at around the 32-yard line.
Be close,
depending on the mark, he's going to be short from where they're going to mark it.
The ball is going to be marked.
So 4th down. So now decision time for Coach McEnany. Remember, it's 7-3 Rancocas Valley. Rancocas Valley in the first half went for it in this position, but they're not going to do it, and I think that's the right decision right there.
Yeah, it's still early yet. Absolutely.
Especially where they are on the field.
No doubt.
So Ben Harris will kick to Robert Hawkins.
That's Robert Hawkins. Back deep for the Red Devils.
Hawkins, of course, is a threat. The snap, the boot, high. Hawkins settling under it, makes the catch. He's belted but doesn't go down, and then finally knocked down at the 42-yard line. Coming up to make the stop was Ryan Cassidy for the Indians.
Danger. He didn't call for a fair catch on that. He was free game, so to speak. But
So,
he held on to the ball.
He
That's
did.
The bottom line.
And that's what, of course, I know You coaches, number one priority. Hang on to the
Hang
ball.
on to the ball.
Don't turn it over.
Absolutely.
And the statistics bear it out. I mean, if you're behind by 3 in the turnover battle, you're not winning many games, right?
Absolutely. Oh, look at quads to the top of the field here. Where do you think he's going?
To the right side. Eludes a tackler. Along the right sideline, and he's bumped out of bounds near the first down marker. Appears to be short by a yard. Bumped out of bounds at the midfield line.
It'll be second and
101 yards.
So Clement with 101 yards on the evening.
All right, you got quads here towards us here to the wide side of the field.
Second and 3. Able to cut inside one tackler, now dancing and dodging. He's not going to escape, and he's going to lose about 4 or 5 yards back to the 46-yard line. So they had him played perfectly on that play. Just no place to go, no place to escape.
I don't know if that was number 4, the kid Tim Montgomery, who came in and just like took a shot in there. And he hit the A gap or the C gap, and he just he just ran him right down.
So third down now
play.
And 7. It's almost when they stack the receivers to either side that kind of gives away where they're going with the football.
Yep.
You know, so I'm sure they know.
They could come back now with a little count. I think he's going to throw the ball here on this situation. Maybe roll him to the right.
A low snap, 3rd and 7. Throwing deep down the center of the field, and this one is caught. No, they say yes, no, yes, no.
Oh.
It appeared he had it. Once again, that was Condris, who obviously is his favorite target, but just couldn't hold on and incomplete. But again, put it right on the money.
Yeah, he took his time. He let him. That was, you couldn't throw it any better. Could not throw it any better.
So Brogdon, again, he's been busy in this third quarter. Clement now 0 for 10 through the air.
I'm thinking about that one completion when it comes. It's going to be a big one.
Snap.
Ooh, how about that? Look at this punt, too.
Another good one. Bounces down and getting out of the way of it was one of the up people for Lenape. It rolls inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. It nearly hit Oquit Harrison. So he had to do a little.
They do a little dance there.
Yeah,
a little dance.
Looked like he was jumping rope there, right? They get the football again. They're able to hold RV, and they've been doing a better job. You said they're going to make adjustments. Obviously, they have in the second half. They've been able to stop them much better than in the first half.
But then you look at like that last play down there, the last sequence, and the kid catches that ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely throwing the ball better. Even though he's over on completions, he's definitely doing a better job throwing it.
LaJoy is going to keep it himself again, and he is smashed.
They stayed home. He just tried to ride that rocket sweep and keep it, but RV stayed home.
Just to give you an idea, the quarterback is very quick, LaJoy, but he's only 5'10" and 155, so he was
right.
He ran into a lot of beef and he went backwards. But he did pick up a couple.
Yeah, he ran into that kid Kyle Sapp, who's a junior inside linebacker. He could play football. 45, right up there.
LaJoy under center. Rolling left, looking to throw. Fires over the middle, incomplete.
Intended for number 2, Upman. That brings up third down for the end.
Just trying to run a little sprint out action, play action to the outside, hitting the end, dragging across, and just obviously wasn't able to do it.
So that brings up third down. That intended again for the tight end, Cassidy. So third down and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Indians.
See the situation, the way this game is being played, I mean, you would say, let's run a screen, but nothing has been set up that they've done so far, so it's that a screen that would work.
Kenya Williams splits out to the right side again, looking to throw is LaJoy over the middle, and this one's complete to Harrison for the first down across the 35 to the 39-yard line. That ball just got there in the nick of time because otherwise it would have been picked.
Yeah, but he put it right there. God bless him. He put it right there. Big play. That was huge.
Had good protection, able to set his feet and found the receiver. First down at the 38-yard line.
Big confidence boost for the quarterback, too.
Again, Harrison split out to the right side. Under center is LaJoy. The backs are in the I formation. Kellum is bottled up, struggling for yardage to the 42-yard line. Picked up 2 or 3.
Yeah, they're really doing a good job of shutting him down. But again, they're running their plays, keeping everybody honest. I'm sure they'll ride that in there and pull it. Okay, play action. So they're doing what they do. They're running their offense. This is really, I didn't want to say the first time they completed a pass. They're running their offense like probably better now during this drive than they have all game.
Well, Coach McEnany did say some of those things that didn't work early will work later because we have a tendency to wear teams down. Kellum again pounds up the middle to the 49. And they'll be facing a third down. We'll call it 4.
Coach Mack, he learned that from his dad. Be patient and just pound that baby in there, and eventually, we'll wear him down. And that kid, their running back, he's going to pretty soon. They're hoping that he's going to pop one.
3rd and 4 from the 44. 7-3. RV on top of Lenape. Both teams coming in at 4-0. Tony splitting out to the right side. Backs again are in the eye, and the offensive right side of the line seemed to jump early. Pardon me, that was a timeout.
RV timeout.
Probably one they wish they hadn't taken. So timeout, 1:09 left in the third. They still lead it to RV, 7-3. Sweeney Construction Company is a residential building corporation that has been in business since 1976. Sweeney primarily serves as the general contractor in the construction of new custom homes, as well as additions, renovations to existing homes in Burlington and surrounding counties. Sweeney Construction Company is a family-owned and operated company. Their 3 lead carpenters have over 65 years of experience among them. They take great deal of pride in the quality of their work at Sweeney Construction Company. Phone 609-267-4588 or visit SweeneyCC.com online. So they face another third down, this one 3rd and 4 from the 44.
Let's see if they come out again in the I formation. It's a regular I pro formation. Now they switched. Well, they're in an I pro now with two tight ends. This is just a power set.
Back to pass, LaJoy fires over the middle, and this one incomplete.
Yeah, I would think so, no? Meaning that, I don't know if that was interference or not.
Topolsky had a beat on it, was looking to cut in front, but it was incomplete. So once again, the punting unit is out. Penn Harris has been busy. Kick it from his own 31, and Hawkins standing inside of his 25.
Yep, been pretty tight here.
Low snap. Good pickup by Harris. This one's going to bounce down and get a RV roll. Going to be down at the 28-yard line.
Oh, easy.
Multiple flags being thrown. Don't know how this one's going to go, but A couple of players were getting into it far away from the action as far as where the ball was. So
they'll probably offset each other, I would think.
Here comes the indication. They are offsetting. So first down for the Red Devils. The 29-yard line is where they're going to mark it.
51 seconds in the quarter.
So neither team able to score anything in that third quarter. Remains 7-3.
Yeah, it's real tight. Real tight. The punting, well, for both sides, the kicking game has been pretty good. All right, it's not hurting them at all. And we'll see how it works here now with RV.
Of course, now I guess it's time for the RV coaches to kind of maybe counter what Lenape has done to slow them down and maybe come up with something new as well.
Right. But then again, remember, as we've been saying, I mean, how many times could RV here put their hands in the hat? You know what I mean? With all week, just like working on what they've been working on because of the situation with injuries. Now, I mean, they've been doing a great job, but how many more plays do they have that are different? So we'll see.
At the 29-yard line, Hawkins with a carry. Hawkins able to elude one tackler, but then he's going to be knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Check that. He's going to lose about 4 yards, pardon me. Inside the 25, they're going to mark it with the nose of the football at the 25, so a loss of 4. Second, 14. And again, those were plays that were working in the first half, not so much in this second half.
Right. Then the kids, the running backs, they try to bounce it out to get to elude the tackler, and they just go backwards, and they put themselves in a tough situation.
Clock running down, inside 10 seconds remaining. They may just let this one roll out.
Yep.
That's the way it looks. So that's the end of the third quarter of play. Rancocas Valley continues to lead it 7-3. Well, insurance can be a very complicated thing. How much do you need? What kind is best? At Mutual of Omaha, they simplify the process. Mutual of Omaha can help you decide on the best life insurance or Medicare supplement insurance for your situation. It can also help with disability insurance, online banking, and retirement plans. Contact the professionals at Mutual of Omaha. They're at 9000 Lincoln Drive East in Marlton and can be reached at 856-988-7771. Mutual of Omaha. So just 1 quarter left in regulation play. RV on top 7-3, but Lenape done a much better job in that third quarter.
Yeah, no
defensively.
Doubt. Absolutely. And I really thought coming in here that Lenape was going to be playing stronger. Okay, and that's the big part of their game.
So we could say that neither team has been an offensive juggernaut in that third quarter, a total of 62 total yards between both teams.
Yep.
So do we credit that to poor offense or good defense? Probably the latter.
I would think definitely the latter. And I mean, there's nobody, I don't know, nobody's like, I don't know. To me, it's somewhat perplexing, to tell you the truth.
Second,
listen, we got two good teams here, and defense is going to win the game. So we have to see what happens.
2nd and 14. The snap. Clement's going to take it himself. Breaks free. A flag is down. Could be holding across the 35-yard line to the 36-yard line, but this one's coming back.
Obviously, these are the things that just keep on shooting yourself in the foot. That's not going to help you at all.
Yeah, it was already 2nd and 14.
And these are the kind of things in these tight games, but when you talk about field position, this is going to, obviously Clement could break one, Hawkins can break one, but the bottom line is that, if they just hold them here, Look at this. It's going to be like what? Second and around 30.
Well, the ball's marked at the 11-yard line. They need the 39.
Yeah, close to it.
We'll call it 28. Second and 28. I guess 39 less 11 is 28, right?
I think so.
I think so.
No matter what the number is, long, and they're coming after him.
Clement fires deep down the center of the field and coming back to make the reception, or was it intercepted? Let's see. It was intercepted.
Yeah.
That was intercepted by number 14, Mike DeLong.
DeLong makes the interception, and again, kind of just throwing it up and hoping he can run under it and make the reception, but DeLong had other ideas.
Yeah, he just tried to literally throw it as far as he possibly can. And obviously, that's experience from the position. But, he's trying to make a play. The kid's trying to make an athletic play.
So still, RV is 0-4 everything.
Absolutely.
They have not completed a pass. At the 41-yard line, the double reverse. Grabbed at the 37-yard line, fighting for extra yardage, and then he's going to be knocked down as Harrison refused to go down, so they're going to mark it inside the 30, check that, 40, I should say, in 37-yard line, so a pickup of nearly 5.
A nice little wrinkle. Picked up 5 yards.
Well, I guess when both teams are playing such good defense, occasionally you have to come up with something new.
Exactly. The reverse off of the jet sweep.
Again, the I formation. Joey's under center. Play action. Rolling to his right. Looking to throw. Fires to the right side. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Off the deflection.
Yeah, he put the ball right to the kid's waist, and the kid's, I think his thigh hit the ball and knocked it out.
Again, it was intended for the tight end, and he's had his problems holding on to the football, although Ryan Cassidy was wide open in the first half, if you remember, and LaJoy just couldn't put it on him.
Ryan Cassidy, third down.
So third and a long 6.
36 for the Indians.
The nice little play. Obviously, it just wasn't
18 seconds remaining
completed.
in the game.
Harrison splits out to the right side. Ballard to the left. Fullback on the carry. That's Galida. Not going to get there.
Here's a tough situation.
Pardon me, that was Ballard on the carry.
Fourth down.
So fourth down and a long 4. Ball is marked just outside the 35-yard line.
Looks like they're going for it.
So this is a key play in the ball game right here.
This could be change of field position, the whole 9 yards. But again, remember, they're down. They came here to win the game.
Again, the I formation. Back to pass, rolling to his right, being rushed, throws to the right sideline. This one is complete.
That was a heck of a catch.
For the first down and out of bounds.
That was the fullback who came out of the backfield on the lead there, and the quarterback put the ball right on the money.
Sam Ballard with a reception.
Yep. Huge.
Mark it at the 23-yard line. So they're getting a lot of people involved in the passing game. I mean, they haven't completed that many, but...
Yeah, but that play right there, is as old as I am. I'm telling you. It was so awesome. Power off tackle, you lead the fullback out there, the lead blocker, you give him the ball, and it was perfectly run. It was awesome.
At the 23. Again, looking to sweep the left side and bouncing off tacklers is LaJoy, and the thing about him is he's 155 pounds. He's quick, that's true, but he's able to spin away from the tackle and pick up some 6 yards.
Tough kid.
They had him for no gain or maybe a loss. turned it into a nice gain.
Absolutely. Nice call. Okay, picked up some yardage. They seem to be feeling a little juice, like a little confidence here now. They got the wheels turning.
Second down, close to 4.
It's number 8, Kenya Williams on the carry.
The give off right guard for Williams.
About a yard. 3rd and 2.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 2. So they're,
Yeah, I mean, they run that play like that, like it's almost like to an empty side. Where they, to me, it's almost like they have more defenders there than they do offensive blockers. But they do that at times, just to catch them.
double slot formation. 3rd and 2. Again, quarterback with the keep appears to have the first down, and he does.
Again, they go 2 by 2. They spread the defense out. They ride the back into the hole, and the quarterback pulls it when he sees an opening, and he just gets the first down.
And as Coach McEnany said, not that this may be the deciding factor, but he said, hey, late in the game, our big offensive line kind of wears teams down, and things that might not have worked earlier start to work because of the physicality of our offensive
That's
line.
what he's doing. He's coming back there at 3 yards in a cloud of dust out of the high formation. A little power off tackle.
Number 8.
Nice gain there once again by Williams.
On the carry.
And they ran that to the weak side, away from the tight end. So they must be thinking that, like, they're able to take care of that, and they have an advantage running again over their big tackle on the backside.
Pickup of nearly 4. And they're doing this pretty much without Kellum. JoJo Kellum is their leading rusher. Again, Williams.
Number 8 on the carry, Kenya Williams.
Yep, that's a nice pickup again.
Inside the 5 to the 4.
And that's a 3rd down.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Indians.
Pretty methodical drive here by Lenape. That's what they do. Haven't done it much of this game, but they're doing it right here. 10th play of this drive. Again, the double slot.
Again.
Spreading them out.
Williams
Up the middle.
on the carry.
Chop down.
Took his feet out from under him.
3rd down. And
So now 4th down.
4th down.
So they're trailing 7 to 3. Kids looking over to the sideline to see what we're doing here. Don't think they're going to be going for the 3.
I don't know if they're going to call a timeout. Then think about this. This is huge.
And they do.
Yeah.
5:21 remaining in this football game. Rancocas Valley continues to lead it 7 to 3, but Lenape is threatening. Well, for over 20 years, Deerwood Country Club is one of the premier golf clubs in the region, known for its immaculately groomed courses, fine dining, and friendly service. The link-style course capitalizes on the natural beauty of adjacent wetland and wooded preserves. Deerwood's clubhouse contains elegant, formal dining rooms, a well-appointed pro shop, a pub, and a grill, plus a spacious covered stone terrace overlooking the 18th green and fairway. Currently a semi-private club with golf and social memberships. Deerwood Country Club is located on Wood Lane Road in West Hampton. Phone 609-265-1800 or visit deerwoodcc.com online. So this could be the big game, the big play of the game here.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm looking